Do not be afraid. Let's go.
Hi everyone, it's Evil O'Brien from Stack.B here with another Essential T-side smoke video. This time I'll be running you through some cache smokes. Starting at mid, there'll be two smokes that I'll run you through. One will be for Z connector and the other one will be for Whitebox. So for both of these smokes there are a couple different ways we can throw them, all to do with these painted lines on the ground. So the first 5 lines line up with a section of this window and this wall for Whitebox. So it's good to know at least 3 just for the different spawns you might get in different rounds. So starting off with this first line next to the blue container, what you'll do is you'll line your cursor up with the right edge of this window, just towards the top, along the top edge. When you run down mid, at the end of this line you'll want to do a jump throw.
Smoke!
So this will bounce off the back of connector wall and then pop just in the opening, blocking off both sides of Z. So I'll show you the third line. So it's just lining up with the center of this window. You're going to place your cursor along the top edge and do another run through. Just like the first, bounce off the back wall and pop in the center. And the fifth line will line up with the left edge of this window, so pop your cursor along the roof again, and then once you hit the end of the line, jump through. And block off the center. So like I said, it's good for different spawns you might get in different rounds. So just like the Z smokes, the Whitebox smokes use the same principle. So these lines, instead of lining up with this window, will line up with this white space here. So for the first line, you'll just line up with this right corner here, so along this window, and you'll do a run throw. This will bounce off the back of the highway, pop off just near Whitebox. So anyone sitting on the coils will be completely smoked off. Similarly, anyone hiding behind this box will be smoked off as well. This third line will line up with the center of this white wall. So as you're running down, run up, and jump through. Again, blocking off coils and the box. And the fifth line will line up with the left edge, where the window meets the white wall. Jump through when you get to the end. And that's all blocked off. So moving on to A site, the first smoke I show you will be for Catwalk. So hop up on these pipes, and then face the site. And you'll notice if you look up here, there's this white round cloud just above this third window. Aim in the center of this cloud, and throw. Very simple to line up. That'll land right on the edge of Catwalk. So if anyone's sitting up here, they won't be able to get an angle on you as you run out onto site. Next smoke, another fairly simple one, will block off in between Forklift and the red box. So what you want to do is just line up in the center of this door and aim on the dark center spot on this crate. What you'll do is when you run, you want to let go before you hit this striped line. So that'll block off anyone sitting in truck or toxic barrels from getting you as you run out. Another smoke you'll want to know from A main will be to block off Forklift and close to the A main exit. What you'll do is you'll see this brown piece of rubbish on the ground. There's also this little brown line next to it. So what you'll do, look down, stand on top of this brown line, and then look at the edge of this doorway here, and you'll notice there's a black dot right on the edge of the door, just to the right of the top of this arrow. If you line your cursor up there and throw your smoke, it'll land just on the edge of Forklift. What this will do is it'll block off anyone playing close against this wall But more importantly, anyone playing in the gap of Forklift, so they won't be able to watch you coming out of Squeaky or coming out of A main. So it's a really powerful smoke to neutralize this position. The last smoke for A site is thrown from Squeaky. So as you come out of here, open the door outwards and just line yourself up with the corner of this paver. Stand up and aim at the top of this red arrow. And what you'll do is when you throw this, it'll land and block off quad and give you enough area to get out of Squeaky without being smoked off. So that's the end for the A smokes. So there's 3 B smokes that I'll run you through. First one being for CT, one of the most important smokes you'll want to throw when you're trying to take B site. What you want to do is line the edge of the B main door up with the right edge of the Squeaky exit, and pop your cursor along the top edge of the door, and you want to run through the smoke, letting go just before you hit the edge of this wall.
Throwing smoke!
Just like that, and it'll block off all of CT. So now, there's a couple different ways to throw the heaven smoke. A lot of people will just run out and throw it there, but if you do throw it like this, you'll notice that you're completely exposed to anyone playing heaven, so someone sitting up there with an AWP will just pick you off straight away. An alternative is, if you come to the edge of the doorway, just line yourself up with this paver and aim to the left of this grey paneling. You'll see there's like a little white line in between this brick.
Smoke!
Throw your smoke there. It will block off heaven for you. So that's a slower way to throw it. With some practice you can actually do a run crouch throw, which blocks it off without the possibility of you getting peeked. And the final smoke for this video will be for headshot. We're going to come out into sunroom and blow out these windows. Wedge yourself in the corner between the crate and the fence, and then what you'll see is this dark beam that runs up. Follow it all the way up to this bottom line here, and there'll be a vertical line that matches up with that dark line. What you want to do is aim just to the right in between the 2 lines, down on this bottom edge, and throw it. What this will do is it'll actually land on the site platform, and it will leave you a nice little gap underneath. So if anyone's playing headshot, if they want to get an angle on you, they're going to have to crouch and come way out front to be able to see what's coming out of checkers. So what you'll see when you're actually running out is you'll see a CT crouched just in there, their full body visible instead of just a tiny little head. If they don't peek out, what you'll see is just a set of legs. So you'll be able to see if anyone's playing there, because you'll be able to fully see under it and they won't be able to see over it. So they're all the cache smokes that we wanted to run you through today. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any questions or requests, please hit us up on Facebook, Twitter. Links are down in the description below.